In this video, we're going to go over how to write a formal business letter. First thing we're going to do is set the margins. You want to come here to paragraph. You want to click the drop down. We want left, right, before, and after, all set to 0. Set the line spacing to single, and we're ready to continue. First thing you're going to do is you're going to click the enter button about 5 times. That's going to line you up with the one right here, and then we're ready to begin. First thing you're going to write is the date. You could either write the date in this format manually, or you can click insert date up here, this little icon here, and you're going to click month, day, and then year. So the third one down. Now you're going to click the enter button 5 times again. Now we're going to write who the letter is for. In the next line down, you want to write their profession title. And now that you have the name and the title of the person who's receiving the letter, you're going to write the address. So here we have the name, their title at the company, the name of the company, and the address. Obviously, of course, you always want a comma after the city. That's in between the initials and the city. After finishing the address, we're going to click enter twice and write dear and who the letter is for. After writing their name, we are going to put a colon. And that's important. It's not a comma, but a colon. So here we have a couple of mock paragraphs written up. Remember that in between each paragraph, you want a whole line of space, and you do not want to indent. So if you want to write bullet points, you're going to click enter twice, and then click the little bullet up here, the bullets icon, that inserts a bullet where your cursor was, and you are going to write whatever you need to have in bullets. Click enter, and another bullet comes up. So now that we have everything written down and in bullets, we have to format it correctly, just like we formatted the margins. So what we're going to do is we're going to highlight our bullets, grab this guy up here, grab this little guy up here, and pull it to the right about 1 inch. And if it were to be longer, you would do the same thing over here, but we don't need to do that because obviously it's not that long, but we'll do it anyways. And now this is a proper signature. We have sincerely, 3 spaces right here, the name, the title at the company, and the name of the company. And that should be it. Okay, and that's our signature complete. This should be the letter absolutely 100% done. That's if this person right here wrote the letter themselves and signed it. This little space right here is for them to sign the letter. That's another important note when you print out the paper, and if you were to give them a physical copy or electronic signature, whatever, this is where you sign. Now let's say somebody wrote the letter on their behalf. What you would do is after the company line down here, you would click enter twice, type the initials of the person who wrote the letter. So in most cases it would probably be you. Word likes to capitalize it, so you want to make sure that it stays lowercase. That's if you write the letter on behalf of somebody. And let's say in the instance that there's something enclosed in this letter, like up here, let me type, check the enclosed pamphlet. Then after the signature, we would click enter twice and just type enclosure. You only want to type enclosure like this when you know that something is enclosed in the letter that you're writing. Let's say Jim Halpert wrote this letter and is enclosing something. Nobody else typed it for him. We would delete this, and that's what it would look like. Anyways, that was how to write a formal business letter.